I'm so happy. Great start. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing so well. Today is episode 1 of Rectangle Renovates, baby. A little bit of behind the scenes intel here. This was not the way that these videos were supposed to be. I was gonna do just the whole process per room for a whole video. Living room transformation, office transformation, but it just isn't working. That format makes no sense because I can't vlog in my house without giving away the surprise, and I've slowly been cornering off rooms of the house, not being able to vlog in them. I've not been able to cook with you in weeks. I currently don't have access to my living room or my office. I also have started renovating my bedroom, so every room is half done at the moment, so I can't really vlog anywhere in my own home right now without spoiling the surprise. We've had a change of format and I'm just gonna do renovation vlogs instead of room transformation videos, you know? I don't know why I didn't think that that wouldn't make sense. It's been a logistical nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. So this is Real Time Emma. I'm filming this intro on the day that you are watching this video, and this is episode 1 where we are starting the kitchen and the hallway, and I'm really excited to be able to vlog in the kitchen again. You know what I've really wanted to do? Bake banana bread with you. I've been really fancying it, and then I've been like, oh, I'll make banana bread with them today, and I bloody can't because I'm like, I can't show them the kitchen, even though if you follow me on Instagram you've seen it anyway. Makes no sense, but it's just, I had it in my brain that that was how I was gonna do it, and I hate changing my plans. So welcome to episode 1 of Rectangle Renovates. I thought I'll upload this one now so that at least next week I can vlog in the kitchen, and then we'll just see how the format kind of evolves. I've decided to not be too rigid about it because I can't be, because things take longer than they're meant to. If you've ever renovated or decorated, you know that nothing ever goes to plan. And over planning has been my downfall in this entire thing. I'm just gonna chill out, man. This is just freeing up space for me to be able to do normal vlogs. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is part 1. This is what I've been up to for the past few months. It never ends. Hello. So this video has been a very, very long time coming. If you follow me on Instagram, or you obviously watch my videos, if you're new, hi, I'm Emma, welcome, subscribe, nice to meet you. I have been redecorating my house. Didn't feel like me, it felt unfinished and messy, and behind the scenes I have been decluttering and throwing so much away, donating, selling, and I'm hoping that I end this year feeling less cluttered in my brain and my space. Everything has a home, that's the goal. So the first rooms we're tackling are the kitchen and the hallway. The kitchen is desperate for a little rezhuzh. I do love the colour on the walls, but it's just looking dull. It's constantly cluttered. It never feels organised. There's not a space for everything, and the kitchen is famously my dumping ground, and where I just put things and leave them, and then they pile up and I never put them away because they don't have a home to go to. The ceiling in the kitchen has massive watermarks because my neighbours upstairs had a leak in the bath. I just want to make it fun and colourful and inspiring, and a place that I just feel really happy to be. And the same goes for my hallway. I want my hallway to make a statement. I want you to know exactly who lives here when you walk in and just think, yep, this is Emma's house. And at the moment it is the most drab, dull hallway you have ever seen in your life. No styling. The art is just random spare art. It is time to give this hallway the makeover it deserves. Welcome to my budget kitchen makeover. So I recently had a lovely TaskRabbit come and install some shelves and a hanging mug rack. I will insert the clips here. Apologise if you can hear the dishwasher, I literally just turned it on. I don't know why I did that before I did this, but that's what I get for trying to be a clean queen. We have a TaskRabbit on their way over. I'm very comfortable mounting things on walls, but I'm not comfortable doing it on tile. I really want a rail above my oven for me to hang pretty mugs out of my mug cupboard because that is completely overcrowded. I keep getting scent mugs, which I'm so grateful for. So my mug collection has once again got out of hand. So a mug rail above the oven and a shelf here. I've actually been practice styling it. So I'm excited that that's going up today. So of course, first things first, I had to clear some space because as we've established, my kitchen is a hot mess all the time. And then my lovely TaskRabbit came and hung everything I needed. And even the smallest change already made a big difference. So yesterday my lovely TaskRabbit came and he put up the shelves and the mug rack. There is now space for the mugs. I literally got sent a new mug yesterday. Let's open it together. How beautiful is that? It's from K Rico. But I still have big dreams and aspirations for this kitchen. It's a beautiful little kitchen, but it's always cluttered. My neighbours had a leak, so my ceiling is stained. I have the world's ugliest fridge. It just needs a little bit of a zhuzh, just a lick of paint and a little bit of DIY, and I think that I can make this feel like a completely different kitchen. In an ideal world, I would paint the cabinets a fun colour, but I feel like that's a step too far because I'm also redecorating every room at the same time. So I have decided on my paint. I'm so excited. So we're gonna go to home base, get the goods, and let's make over this kitchen. I did the very sneaky thing of getting a lick colour match to a cheaper paint, obviously Dulux. So this is blue 15. I've been wanting to put this blue in my house for ages. It goes so beautifully with green, yellow, red. It just goes with all of my favourite colours. Obviously my bathroom is blue, and I just feel like having two blue rooms next to each other, but this is like a buffer lighter blue that kind of goes with the other colours in the house. It might make the bathroom feel a bit less random. That's my thought process at least. So let's do a little paint swatch. Yay! Oh my god, I did just pour dirt in it. Okay, cool. That came out of one of the plants I just bought. Love that for me. Great start, Em. That's hilariously annoying. Okay. Sick, love it. Hello, we are in the car and it's an exciting day because I'm going to pick up the paneling for my kitchen. I've taken a bit of a risk, I won't lie, I'm a bit nervous. The kitchen panel was more of a last minute decision, but I think it's a necessary one. But I'm also paneling my hallway and I'm a bit nervous because I've ordered them from different places. The one I'm collecting now is from B&Q. Don't think they're going to be the same, and they're obviously on parallel walls to each other. The only issue I think is it might be taller. We're just going to find out together, aren't we? But we're also collecting the coving, which is very exciting. Cannot even tell you how excited I am for this. It's gonna make such a big difference. Okay, let's go. The cornicing I got was from B&Q and I would highly recommend it. It's polystyrene, so it's easy to cut, it's lightweight, easier to stick on, etc. But I won't lie to you, it was such a challenge. Figuring out the internal and the external corners and getting your cuts right and straight and the angle of your cuts. It was a learning process which took me days. Like, I was honestly working on this for probably a week in total because I did the kitchen and the hallway, and I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look perfect. My dad basically told me it looked crap. But it's a DIY job. If anyone ever tries to tell you that just putting up some polystyrene cornicing is really easy, it's a great simple beginner DIY, unless your house is a perfect square, it's absolutely not the easiest fun DIY. Now that I'm getting the hang of it, it is actually quite satisfying, especially like when I get things to work. But I haven't shown you anything yet, and I've been attempting to do this for 2 days. This is the end of day 2 and I've just got my first pieces nailed up onto the wall. I've got my laser level going, fancy. I've got my ladder. Isn't it the most beautiful ladder you've ever seen? It was like £20 off Amazon and it is the most gorgeous shade of red. I love her. These ceilings are so high. Whenever I want to do anything, I need to borrow my neighbour's ladder. So I finally got my own. So let me show you. I've got my mitre box. I have my fine saw, which is good for polystyrene. I've got my heavier duty saw for wood, which I will be using later. You'll see that soon. I just did my first outer corner. 2 days of work, and this is what I have to show for it. Now, you can probably see the level line is looking very wonky. Every corner is different. Every wall and ceiling is crooked. My ceilings are going down at an angle and my walls are coming in. So it's genuinely impossible. There is not one 90-degree angle in this house. So for me to have perfectly straight cornicing is like, it just is fundamentally impossible. So I am following the level line as best that I can and trying to make the illusion of it being level. I'm trying to make my ceilings look more level than they are. So having the line is more of a guide, but I'm gonna have to use a lot of filler to fill the gaps against the wall because yeah, everything is so wonky. I have a long way to go. I'm also doing my hallway. I'm gonna do it all at the same time, just while I'm like in the flow and I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Let's keep going. This was frustrating, but honestly, nothing compared to the cornicing, which I'm looking at right now. I've only done a third of the cornicing, so I'm gonna try my best to at least finish the kitchen cornicing today. I have 2 more interior and 3 more exterior corners to do. Just so rough. I've got my serial killer glove on. Let's do some filling. I've done all the filling. I managed to fill the little awkward gap on the end. Now it just needs a good sand and a primer and a lick of paint. This clip isn't even about the kitchen, it is about the hallway. I haven't panelled in there yet because I'm using a different panel. I'll show you that soon, but I am wallpapering and I'm really hoping that these are the colours that I want. It's from Rebel Wallpaper. I've been swooning over this wallpaper for so long and it's finally here and I just hope it's everything I wanted it to be. Let's open it together. I'm nervous. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh my god, it's exactly what I wanted. Oh, thank god. Yeah. I cannot tell you how relieved I am right now that the colours are absolutely amazing. Oh yeah. So this is going in my hallway, basically my entire entryway. I just want to walk into my house and just feel really happy. And I think pink and red stripes, that'll do it. Paneling has also arrived, so all I need to do is prep the walls and we are ready to also start the hallway, which is very, very exciting. I've been waiting for this. Oh, thank goodness. Anyway, I'm off to B&Q, as always. I'm about to cut the last piece of cornice for the kitchen and the hallway. I'm so nearly done. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Let's stick her up. Let's go.
All you alright?
Yeah, I'm just coming glue.
Oh, been in last week, glue this week.
I just did my cornicing.
Oh my god,
Very
check
exciting.
you out. This looks nice.
Thanks. See you soon. Bye. We are going to home base, so I need to put some shoes on. Where are my trainers? Buried beneath other shoes. The shoes that were in the hallway are all just in a pile in my living room. What was I saying? Shit. I cannot wait to start putting things away. I made a decision. Sorry, it's a very fun angle, isn't it? I've made a decision with the paint colour. Stay there. Oh my god, piss off. So I've already shown you what the wallpaper in the hallway is going to be. So I want to get the pink colour matched, and I think I'm going to paint the ceiling the same colour as this wallpaper. It's going to be bold, so I need to take this with me to get it matched. And I also need to go get this piece of trim matched. I need to go and find something as similar as I can to go above the panelling in here. So I need to go and find something similar. Let's go.
So I went to Homebase and I managed to find a dado rail that was pretty similar, as well as getting the paint matched, and it was almost perfect. You'll see later I do need to remix it a little bit, but I was sick of walking around the panels for the hallway, so I decided then and there that I was going to fill all the holes and finally put up the panelling that has been leaning against my living room wall for weeks. I did have to make a couple of cuts just to make room for the radiator pipes, but it was really easy. I got these pre-cut, quite a bit more expensive than the B&Q B&Q ones. So if I was to do the whole thing again, I probably would have just stuck with the B&Q and spent a little bit more time, but you live and you learn, babes. But other than these massive slices I'm taking out of it for the pipes, I just stuck them on as they came, and I applied them with no more nails, just glued them onto the wall. It's like a giant scrapbook, just line it up and stick it on. The dado rail, however, was a little bit more tricky because my wall is so bowed, it just can't stick straight to the wall. So I did end up just sticking it on with some tape and letting it stay overnight until it completely adhered, which was a bit annoying because it kept peeling off, but we got there in the end. And then I used a scrap piece to create this cute little shelf, which was a spontaneous last minute decision, but I'm actually so glad that I did it. And I had loads of these wooden bobbins that I just decided to put around the edge to make a little bobbin shelf. It's very stable, very secure. I stuck it on very well, and I thought it'd be a great place to keep my keys or my sunglasses. Just a cutesy little decorative shelf. I love her. And I used these wood shears, which are a game changer. People buy them to do picture frame molding, but they work so well with these bobbins so that I could cut it down to fit perfectly. 2.5 days later, the paneling is all up. It's time to fill. So I filled any gaps, any holes, anywhere that's looking a little bit dodgy.
Oh, hi. I feel like I've not done like a check-in in a while. I finally finished the paneling. This has been a little bit complicated. The barbecue is in 9 days and I'm at Reading Festival for 3 of those days. I basically have 6 days. I have less than a week to do everything. So apart from obviously going to Taylor Swift, I've done literally nothing other than this. So if anyone leaves a mean comment about the lack of weekly vlogs recently, I've been here doing this, filming it, okay? Now that all the paneling was up, it's time to sand it, clean it, and get it primed. So I used some sugar soap solution, that's really hard to say, wiped it down, made sure there was no sawdust left, and then I primed it with a white primer before going in with the paint. I ended up going for this bright sunshiny yellow, just sunshiny, bright and colourful, and it's such a beautiful colour. And of course, I also brought it around to go through the hallway as well. So when you walk in, it is just like a beam of sunshine, just like me. I'm mostly joking. I love all the clips where the sun is coming through the door. I just feel like it perfectly highlights the colour and how I want this hallway to feel when you walk in. Like, I am sorry, look at that glow. Honestly, this was just so satisfying. After over a week of me trying to get the paneling, the coving, and all of the like boring technical stuff done, it felt really good to just slap some colourful paint on, and I felt like things were actually starting to come together. Finally. Originally, I did also paint the front door the same shade of yellow, but spoiler alert, I do change this down the line, but I thought I would show you me doing it anyway, just because I like watching people paint. And to wrap up part 1, I put together the radiator cover that I've been meaning to buy for years. The radiator cover that I did have on didn't cover the radiator, and it just looked messy and busy, and I just wanted to enclose it and paint it the same colour as the paneling. I got this one off Amazon. It was cheap and cheerful. I painted it the same shade of yellow. My kitchen literally looks like a scene out of Dexter. It's hysterical, but I'm so happy that I've finally done this, and I think it will make a huge difference when everything comes together. So that is part 1 of the kitchen and hallway renovation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be posting part 2 very, very soon so that I can finally start vlogging like a normal person. It's been tricky to maneuver around this whole renovation. The cat's out the bag. You guys can watch it as it happens now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video where we finish the hallway and the kitchen, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Have the best day. Love you. Bye.